We'll turn now to a story about turning grief into purpose. Just days before he was set to be sworn in as Louisiana's newest member of the U.S. House of Representatives, Congressman-elect Luke Letlow passed away from complications of COVID-19.
And now his widow, Julia Letlow, is running for his congressional seat in a special election, and she is here with us now. Thank you so much for your time. We certainly appreciate you being with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I know it has only been a few months since your husband's passing, and I can't even imagine what you've been going through just personally with your young children. Tell me how you're doing, how your family's doing.
You know, it's really been the outpouring of prayer and support that is lifting all of us up. We're just so thankful. You know, people all across the state that my husband touched, but even across the country, it seemed to strike a chord with people. And so I'm just so thankful for the outpouring of love, support, but most of all, prayers.
And Julia, why? Why do it? And what was that, I guess, family decision? What conversations were you having? And even how long did it take for you to decide, yep, I'm going to go for it?
You know, as you often do with your spouse, you become best friends, lock and step with one another. Luke and I have been that way for the last 8 years of our marriage. And you begin to share dreams and values. And we always knew that whatever we did, we wanted to serve our area and our region. You know, his dream was in government. My background is in higher education, but we always wanted to make this region a better place for our children and for future generations. And Luke would always tell me, you know, Julia, if the opportunity ever presents itself for you to run for office, you have the qualifications, you have the passion to serve. And I want you to seek that out if the opportunity ever presents itself.
And Julia, obviously this pandemic has affected you deeply, personally, as it has so many of your constituents. How do you plan on bringing relief to the people who you hope to serve?
You're right. It has affected so many of us. And I just want to share with all of the family members of the 516 Americans who've lost their lives that I hear you, I see you, I stand with you, I hurt with you. But most importantly, I pray with you, and we are going to get through this together. There's light at the end of the tunnel.
Are you, you talk about how much and how close you were with your husband, and like you say, the spousal relationship can be a tight one, but you've never run for office before, but you saw him do it. You went to so many of those meetings. You went to so many of those fairs, I'm sure. You went to so much of that. Do you feel like there's really nothing that surprised you about campaigning now as the main candidate, because you were right there essentially campaigning anyway?
That's right. For the past year, I've been lockstep with Luke. We visited all 24 parishes, and we call them parishes in Louisiana instead of counties, and just listening to the people from every parish and listening to their dreams for the future and their ideas on how to make this region better. And so, yes, they stole my heart as I campaigned right along with Luke. And so I feel equipped and ready to carry that torch forward.
And Julia, if you do win, you will be the first Republican woman to represent the state of Louisiana. What does that mean to you?
Gosh, what an honor. You know, I'm so excited about that possibility. You know, I'm excited for my daughter to see an example in me, and that you can do anything that you put your mind to. And it's time for women to step up and run.
Well, ma'am, congratulations. Something you said that really jumped out. You said your husband always told you to go for it if the opportunity ever presented itself. And it's just something that the opportunity is here now because of what your family's had to go through. That's just incredible. So sorry for your loss. But good luck to you there in Louisiana and all your parishes, right? There in Louisiana. And we will hopefully see you down the road. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much for having me on. I appreciate you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.